Hello everyone. It's a windy day out here. I'm here at Sewella Tech College. Oh, it's been a while. It has been a long while. I tell you, I'm a little anxious about doing this in public. Oh well, it's been too long, and this is the only chance I'm going to get to do this. So, um, I just got out of taking a GED, or as they call it now, a HiSit. Scored pretty good on those, and I'll get the rest of my scoring in 6 to 10 days. So that's going pretty well. I took an ASVAB because I'm thinking about joining the military. I've got a recruiter and everything all lined up. Took an ASVAB and got a 71, so I can do anything besides satellite communications array. Apparently, getting a 71 on the ASVAB means I'm intelligent. I beg to differ because of some of the stupid stuff I've done. I think I just got lucky. A friend of mine, he's like, dang man, you scored higher than I did. I'm like, how? You were in school. You actually finished school. Like, how could I score higher than you? Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh. But, enough about just jumping into random subjects. Let me start. A little while back, I am not living with my parents anymore. I know, right? It's crazy. I live with my aunt and uncle. But I've gotten more accomplished in 3 weeks living there than I have in 3 years living with my parents. So that's awesome. I actually am looking for work very proficiently. We got my car up and running. Yeah, we got my car working. That's what I'm talking about. Get to cruise all in that Blazer. Go wherever I want. Not really, because I don't have insurance and can't get plates on it yet because I don't have any money. But then I'll be able to do what I want when I get those. What else is there? Like I said, I don't even live in Ragley. I'm like way north of there, which is awesome. But you know why it also kind of sucks? I live in the same area. You know, I live north of the area that my ex is, and I do all my business in town where she's at. So that makes me really anxious when I go to do business. And it makes me very selective whenever I go to search for a job. You know, because you don't want to be a delivery service and then get called on by that person, or work in service and then have to serve them. That's just going to be awkward. No need to deal with it. I mean, I'll do what I have to, but rather not. You all have those days where you just run into your ex and you're just like, oh, what are you doing here? When I used to have those all the time, my older sister used to have those all the time in Dollar General. An ex or an ex's friend would show up and buy something, and then she'd be like, and then she'd freak out. I don't want to have that moment. But I will say this. I think if I did have that moment, I could get past it, because life is moving way more smoothly. I feel a lot better. I got all the stupid out my system. I don't drink. I don't even take medication. Don't even need it. So, to that. And what else is there? Oh yeah, my dog can't live with me, which makes me sad. And she howled without me for the first time while I wasn't there. She howled while I wasn't there. It's like missing your kid's first steps. You just don't do it. Don't do it. But, you know, I asked my aunt and uncle whenever they said that I could move in with them and get some stuff together. I just like, hey, can I bring my dog with me? You know, that's my baby. All right, can I bring her with me? I would love to bring her with me. And they're like, yeah, no, we already got too many dogs. And I said, okay. Because, you know, I realize that I have to be able to get my life together. But at the same time, I'm just like, that's my dog. Like, that's my baby. So she has to stay with my aunt. There's a reason she's not staying at my house. I'm going to get to that in just a second. The reason I was able to move out and the reason my dog is staying with my aunt is because that's where my mom's staying. Oh, shocker. Shocker. The power went out at our house, and me and my mom took that as an opportunity to leave. So we left and went to my aunt's, and then my uncle came and picked me up to go riding. You know, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, that good stuff. It's fun. I love it. I'll do it till my fingers are numb from the wind. Anyways, whenever the power went out, it was out for 2 days, and then we just left. My uncle came and picked me up, and then before I could come back to Lake Charles, he just said, we've been thinking, do you want to just stay here with us? And I was like, cool, I could do that. That would help out. And yeah. So now, my dad had been gone for those 2 days. He had been gone. We had no idea where he was. He was like in blackout mode. Like, we did not know where he was, what he was doing. He wasn't talking to us, so we just left. My mom has yet to go back to the house. My dad got upset about this because he's like, but we live here. And we're like, no. And while he was living there, some of his, what's the polite term for ghetto hood rat? No, it's not druggy, because that one's not very polite either. Anyway, some of his friends came and stopped by our house. Me and my uncle were there a few days before to grab me some clothes on my way from my aunt's. And whenever we did this, all my stuff was there. If you think you know where this story is going, wait for me to get there, alright? All my stuff was there. All my stuff was neatly organized in my room the way I had left it. 3 days later. 3 days later. Somebody's pulling in. Oh my goodness. Somebody pulling in. They pulling in. I can't leave my bag and I'm waiting on somebody.